Stella Jean-Luc, how do you get to Oak Island, Thanks Point?
Well, this is Bayvert, and I live up the stream, Rusty Brook. This is the river, Bayvert River. This is Moses Point. And from there, I sail to Thanks Point, Oak Island. This is marsh area. This is private land here and here. Okay. The waterway between there and there, which is now blocked, is called Goodwin Run. I arrived by boat at high tide, and I left the boat there, and then I backed up the boat a little bit. So, why am I here again? I'm trying to prove that there was a road built here. And then, as is visible from there to there, there, all the way to Beaver. There was also a dike, most likely about here, and this is so eroded that it's I cannot explain what happened here. Okay, I think the shore back then was very shredded, but include that section there, and a jetty was built here, include the sandbar. The sandbar could have moved in, maybe the sandbar was a bit more here, but it is there now. And then back, very shredded, and this area is your buffer zone to prevent the ice to reach the post. As you can see now, it's a beach, and it means that now the ice can reach the post and knock down all the posts over the years. Here, the wave have eroded the shoreline. Now you're up to the bottom, the rocks. Okay, so this could be the shoreline back then in the Acadian time, but there's a problem about Bayvert. There's no water. So they had to figure out a way to travel to the closest point from the channel and then land their cargo somewhere and travel all the way back to Bayvert. And for that, they needed a road. So in this case, they built a dike road, which basically it's a dike that is not in a pyramid shape, but more flat, so they can cart stuff from the cargo to Bayvert. I think this was not a success. It was built, but it was probably quickly destroyed in the first few years because the ice condition and because there's really not much water to get there. So even though the plan was great, there's not much water. They built another road after that in 1749 from Port Elgin to Beaver across the marsh. It was probably still used over the years for other tasks like fishing, boat, and hunting. But as a cargo, it was not the best because, as you can see, this is low tide and there's no water here and there's no water there. So, not very good. Okay, let's start the exploration. We're gonna try to figure out how far this road went and also what are the changes caused by this erosion. Okay, arrive at Danks Point, low tide in 2 hours, and I will let the boat go away a little bit from the shore so I can leave a bit earlier if I need to, and the boat should be aground in about 1 hour. Okay, 19. Let's see what it is. It's a very old copper nail. 19. Okay, it's a coin. There's a little inner circle. There's a hole in it, and that's it. That's all I can say. Other side. So, found a coin. Yeah, wow, wow, wow. Very good, Johnny. Good, Johnny. Go away. Precious. 15 beside the deer track. Tear-shaped lead, piece of lead. Okay, 23 beside that little rock. Let's see what it is. I found many little copper point here. Somebody told me it was native copper. All of them have this tear shape. This one is a bit thicker. Okay. Okay, 23. It's a forge nail. Okay. The A is growing over there, but the shoreline is all eroded and the A doesn't grow anymore, the marsh A. But look, this is the sod. This is what the kids are not interested in too. That material. And right underneath is the clay. Okay? So when you take a spade, this is not a spade. When you take a spade and you take a block of this, you have a piece of sod for your dike. Now, if you make a quarry, if you take a lot of those pieces of sod, you're gonna mark underneath the clay. You go slightly a little bit deeper, you hit the clay uh, just get covered with sand, and the track's still there, the trace still there for a long, long time. Okay, now this is the sod. If I take just a slice of, it's all a root system that didn't have time to degrade, build up, and the grass or the hay was growing right on top here. Not anymore. That piece, if it's used as a brick, you can build a dike with, and it will last a very long time. Marsh sod from dikes. This is what a fresh cut is. This is dry now, and there's pretty much no earth in this. It's all the root system. And it's pretty heavy. And then one day, storm come, the post goes, the dike goes, and the sod brick float away and degrade into the bay. The only traces left that you will have some work was done here will be the imprint in the clay where the sod was removed. I think I waited a bit too long to come back to push my boat in the deeper water. So we had to wait for the tide to come back, and the mast step still there. There's the boat, and this point of land extend to the sandbar back there, and access like a road on this land here to get way there, because there's deeper. As you can see, it's not very deep here for a boat, but when you reach the ripple, it's a bit deeper. Okay, is the line of post. Right there was the dike, right there with the post, and then there would be some shoreline here that all eroded. That line of post was to protect this dike going way to the sandbar from the wave, and over the winter, I guess, all the posts got snapped off. And nothing much left now than a few pieces of wood and the trace in the clay turn, and there, over there, there's an Aboiteau. We're gonna see that in a minute. And this is my boat. I was trying to push the boat a bit more here, but yeah, then came back in time. I'm stranded. Okay, let's go there following this curve.
What?
Drainage came from up there to the Aboiteau. Right here is your inner channel. Right here is your dike. Okay, dike is gone, right? So the water is fresh water, come on this side, the excess from the rain, and those connect with a large a continuous channel going that direction. This is one of the drainage here, and those rock. Oh, excuse me. Oh, what happened? Okay. Oh. Oh. It's gone. There was an Aboiteau last year, right here. Oh, that's how fast erosion goes. The ice took it. It was right here. Right here. And those are your posts. It just got catched by the ice and disappeared into the bay. Oh wow, it's amazing. I was there in time. Otherwise, can you see there was something here? Absolutely nothing. There's no traces of nothing left. It was right there. Those are two posts. The rocks. God. Where? It's gone. For 3 years. I'm documenting this thing for 3 years. I come back and it's gone. Au revoir, Monsieur Aboiteau. Disparu. Oh my God, emotion. Okay, let's keep going. Put my shoes on. Okay, I explored a bit and the tide went down and it's time now to cross to the sandbar and continue the exploration. Okay, boat is way back there, not very deep here. This was a marsh before, right here. What's left over of it, it's all eroded. And the sandbar is there. And so this was probably very shredded and the activity was back there with a dike turning in this direction toward this way. I said dike, most likely an access to deeper water right here. It's slightly deeper there. And okay, now the wind's gonna pick up this afternoon. As soon as I can put my boat in the water, I'm gonna go. Okay. And I'm gonna cross again, explore that sandbar, follow it this way a little bit toward the post and back to the boat. Wow, you see my boat back there? I follow what I said was a dike, and I'm on a sandbar, and this is where you can navigate. It's a few inches deeper, but you have to go toward the channel anyway. Here, signal 15 got a coin, but it's pretty crusty. Right there. This was a marsh, probably all shredded. The sandbar was probably there back then too. Maybe it was a bit further out. It moved in slowly. And this is the open boat entrance. Not a big boat, like a small, probably 25 feet boat. Maybe high tide 32 feet, but open deck. And got a coin right here. Look how far I am from the shore. This post, I think, comes from that wall back there. 20. Okay, it must be a fishing weight. It seems to be handmade. Like it's not very good casting. So it must be a net weight. Sod here. Now I'm gonna go back to the shore. As I said, I'm convinced that this was a very shredded shoreline, and this could be also earth back then, like marsh land, and that's the end. And let's keep going toward the shore this time. Doesn't know I'm coming. I'm gonna surprise it. Hi, Mr. Razor. Hello. Okay, not happy. Okay, let's keep walking to the shore. And I came back this way, explore, and I always go back to the same pile of rock for some reason. This pile of rock. And this pile of rock to me is the place where Aboiteau was. Okay? Found this one before, and this one is now gone. Now, this dike is gone, and this Aboiteau is gone. But I knew there ought to be another one somewhere around here. And I always get stuck in that pile of rock. I move a few rock, I look underneath, no, nothing there. So I conclude, yes, okay, it's nothing there because the Aboiteau is gone. That's it, stop searching. But I keep searching anyway because you never know. Each tide brings some erosion or brings some sand back, cover, uncover, and this was a lucky day. Okay, I look on the site when I was there, and I say, if there is an Aboiteau there, why is the water more here? And the water remember. And I went to check this site. It's about 30 feet beside. And I was wrong for 3 years. I pinpoint on that to be an Aboiteau. Yeah, this spell of rock still puzzles me.
There we go. This here was all the marsh, and I suspect that this breach here is not a breach. It was probably when the Aboiteau was, and the rock were put on top to empty this out.
Mystery rock pile.
And then more rock, and a rock against the post back there. I'm always looking, see what's on the ground. I found 2 musket balls so far. This post there, just in the middle. I don't know why.
Why a pose there? C'est un piquet d'Aboiteau.
There's the branches. Lots of branches. Lots of branches. I'm going out. My camera's still working. So the post line here has totally flipped. It's totally gone. It was anchored deep at the time, as deep as I was convinced that right here was an Aboiteau. It has to be an Aboiteau because the rock is probably on top to hold it there. And you need an Aboiteau. And where will be the Aboiteau? To let go the fresh water from this side to the seaside, and I was convinced that it was there until today. What do you see? The rock to hold the roof of the Aboiteau in place. So I think there's an Aboiteau right here. I'm gonna uncover a little bit and see the Aboiteau is right here. This is the roof for the Aboiteau, and this is your Aboiteau right here. And it goes, I don't know how long. Wow! I found another one. Wow, amazing. We lost one, we found one. Now, is this one a carved Aboiteau or a plank type Aboiteau? Post, and I'm gonna undog this a little bit, and it appeared to be an Aboiteau in probably top condition because it's protected. The woods look good, so yes. And a good cleanup of the mouth of it will give me right away if there's a door left in it or not. Wow, an Aboiteau. You lose one, found another one. So that's make I think 5 so far I found in the region. Yeah. Oh, this is the erosion uncovering this. It was always like this before. Couldn't see that. But look, the water, remember.
Hello?
Listen. I just received a call from the field.
Hi guys, I just found another Aboiteau.
Oh, I got it. This is the erosion uncovering this. It was always like this before. Couldn't see that. But look, the water, remember, it came from there. It didn't go there as I thought. I got tricked. It came here. So I'm gonna dig that a little bit and see what's it's showing. Here's some place, and there it is. An Acadian Aboiteau, I will think about 1746. Okay, I have reason to think that. It's a carved Aboiteau. I tried to empty the water so many times to see the shape underneath, but it's keep coming back. But the door is inside. I can put my arm in and feel the door from about, the inch is about here, and the bottom is about in line with this here about. Okay, and the door move a little bit, and I'm surprised the foot of the door is not slanted, it's square. Okay, so post line, let's see if I can. It's a rock. If I can feel the hinges somewhere. Oh, look at this. I am. What is this? There's a post here, and I can put my thumb in there. So I think the pin is about there, and this little rock seemed to be, maybe by coincidence, seemed to be in front of that little hole. Therefore, maybe this one on your side too. Okay, so rocks to cover the protruding part of the Aboiteau outside the dike. Post line right here. Branches cover on top. No rock here. A little piece of wood there. And a bit more. And a bit more. And this is the entrance. See, the walk know where to go. You keep going there. Still working. Okay. It's about 12 to 14 feet long. I don't have a measurement tape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, maybe 13, okay? Nothing was on top. There was no rock on top, just the sand, nothing else. So it's a carved Aboiteau in top condition. It might be broken on this side because it's slope a little bit. It can't be removed. If it stays there, it will just be the same as the other one. It will be there, more visible, then just gone. We can't let this happen. The other one was pretty much damaged, but this one is not damaged. The other one seemed to be a bit bigger too in construction. Yeah, this one is a bit smaller, but it's all there. No ice damage, but perfectly preserved. Okay, and the archaeologists can hear that. Please come do something about it. Okay, so let's put the sand where it was and all the things where it was, and walk over it to tap it solid and hope it stay there for some time. Next time I come here, I'll take all kind of measurement.
Abracadabra! Hey!
And I cover everything back and a bit better, put more on it. So basically start with the rocks are and finish with little rock is over there. Okay, so tide is rising. And I cover everything back and a bit better, put more on it. Yep. Okay. The boat is afloat, time to go get it and move here and then travel back to Bayverde back there. March Explorer a bit closer to load my stuff. Okay, and I was way back there, the sandbar totally gone, and the high tide will probably reach the grass right here, sometime even goes over. time and everything in its place. That little rock there, that's the end. This line is and this way. So right here, I will be on top of the dike. And you can see the fillers inside, and the branches, and it was finished with upright sod to make it flat, but there's a crown built up with a filler. Okay, many big rocks to hold the post in place and push it. The Aboiteau is totally underwater, as you can see. The dike used to be here. When I start to pay attention to this Excavation history, Excavation dike, the dike was about right here. This is what's gone in the past 3 years. And this is this end, but it's also gouging over there too. So, and before that, it will probably go almost another kilometer this way and out. Create an artificial dike in a way. So this sand dune is protecting what's of the marsh behind. And that's what the marsh behind look like. Okay. And I see many trenches. I know which one were man-made. And the sand dune is acting, it's higher up as you can see, acting as a secondary dike to protect this, which probably didn't change too much. And oh, this is my sign that I put here 2 years ago, but it's in the sun, and whatever people wrote on it will not be visible. Yeah, it was full of writing, but I put that in the sun, so we expect the red. Oh, maybe the felt markers still work. I'm not sure. It's been the winter here. Oh, it work actually. It worked. So let's put a little red boat. Yeah, and it's me. There we go. And my outboard engine. Boop, and the wave. There we go. Done. Art. I got an anchor too, a little anchor. Okay, this is Dank's Point. Beautiful place. It's a destination for a group of kayak from I think Moncton.